Hey everybody, welcome to our video introduction. We're going to provide you with a brief introduction of your facilitators for this course. We can't wait to learn and grow with you and are really excited to start the course soon.
This course is team taught by Christian Long and Tracy Cole, myself. We worked together for 6 years at the Oak Hills Local School District in Cincinnati, Ohio. Surprisingly, the only pictures we have together are from a team building event in 2017. For the record, we did escape.
So a little bit about me. I'm Christian Long, and I started as an adjunct professor here at Xavier in 2018. And I've lived most of my life in the greater Cincinnati area. And after graduating from Lakota East in 2006, I went on to Ball State University, home of David Letterman, Bob Ross, and the Boom Goes the Dynamite guy. Ball State's top-rated programs, education and telecommunications, are what drew me to Muncie as I determined which industry I wanted to pursue. I ended up going with the telecommunications major, but I found the pull to education be a little bit too strong to ignore, and I got my foot in the door at Oak Hills in 2011. Oak Hills is located on the west side of Cincinnati, Ohio, and I've been here for the last 7 or 8 years. Over the last years, my role and responsibilities has evolved, and I'm currently the Digital Innovation Administrator, which basically means I work with a bunch of our staff and students on all things technology and bring new approaches and solutions to play a small piece in the big picture of what we're trying to do with our students and our staff. In addition, I'm often referred to as the Google guy, and I'm a huge fan of all things Google, both in my personal and professional life. While working at Oak Hills, I completed my master's in education, taking the same 6 courses that Tracy and I are going to be teaching. It is my hope that by being on the teaching side of these courses in the not-so-distant past, I'll be able to bring a perspective that will better serve you as a student in the courses now. In addition, nearly all of my graduate degree was done in either an online or blended format, which will give me a high level of comfort with this type of learning environment. When not at work, I enjoy spending time with my family. Here's a picture of my wife, Jennifer, along with our 2 girls, Amelia and Georgia. Jen and I have been married for 8 years, and our girls are 3 and 1 at the time of this video. I'm a big Cincinnati Reds and Bengals fan, even though it's hard. You know, we don't win a lot, but it's still fun to be a fan. Here's me with a picture of the iconic Teddy Kramer. If you don't know the story about Teddy, I highly recommend that you Google Teddy. ESPN did an E60 video on him. I promise you will not be disappointed, and you'll see why I'm so excited to get my picture with him. I also have a Teddy bobblehead, and that's okay, Tracy. It's not quite your turn yet.
I'm excited to talk about me.
I know. We'll get there in just a second. Let me get done talking about Teddy because he's a cool guy. So I've got a Teddy bobblehead in my office, and it's definitely the bobblehead that I value the most was Teddy Kramer. So if you don't know the story on Teddy, please go check that out. And then the last thing, I enjoy playing basketball and softball, as well as keeping up with news and trends around technology, Google, home automation, and educational leadership. Please feel free to follow me on Twitter at LongChristian. And now I'm going to turn it over to Tracy.
Now it's my turn. I grew up in Hamilton, Ohio as the youngest of 4 children. I attended college at Miami University, then the University of Cincinnati for my master's degree. When I'm not working, I can usually be found pursuing the next certification of whatever my most recent hobby is. I love to scuba dive. I'm a dive master. I sail. I'm a U.S. Coast Guard licensed master captain. I love to ride bikes, hike, read, and spoil my pups. I have one speed, and it's go. Both of my parents died at a relatively young age and somewhat suddenly. This has resulted in my philosophy that someday are the most dangerous words. If I want it, I start pursuing it today. Growing up, my dream was to work with sea turtles. However, since there are not many sea turtles in Ohio, I pursued a degree in science education. Very soon after starting my studies, I switched to mathematics education. I started my career in education as a middle school math teacher at Northwest Local School District. From there, I became a high school math teacher in Oak Hills Local School District. After teaching for a short time, I completely changed my focus and became a coordinator, then a director of special programs. My love for a good spreadsheet was put to great use as I tracked subgroup data and helped each building leader determine which students needed extra help. A passion for technology and all of the tools that were being developed was a focus of my personal life, but not professionally at this point. I love to try new tools and explore opportunities to experience new things. I was among the early users of Second Life and some other online worlds and games. Eventually, bringing these things up during meetings paid off, and I was asked to oversee technology for the district. This was an amazing experience with an incredible team of people. While I loved my job and I loved living in Cincinnati, I knew that I needed to be somewhat closer to the sea, with temperatures that would allow for my favorite activities year-round. I sailed through the British Virgin Islands a couple of times, vacations that changed my life. I started researching the area and quickly fell in love with the land, the sea, the history, and the culture of St. Croix and the U.S. Virgin Islands. I created a 5-year plan to make the move and moved 2 years later. On St. Croix, I went back to my career roots in the middle school mathematics classroom. I teach at Good Hope Country Day School on a 30-acre tropical outdoor campus. I swim in the sea almost every day, and I scuba dive every week. I have also experienced 2 Category 5 hurricanes in less than a month, followed by over 3 months without power. Try living that way. While living in Cincinnati, I had the wonderful experience of creating and team teaching 6 courses that can lead to a technology endorsement on an Ohio teaching license. I'm so excited that technology is making it possible for me to team up with one of my favorite people to teach these same 6 courses from my beautiful island of St. Croix. I hope you are as excited as I am to see what's in store for us through this experience.
So that's it for now. Please continue on to the next section of this module and take a look at the syllabus to learn more about the projects and learning activities that will be experienced in this course.
If you need to get a hold of either one of us, feel free to email, call, or text. We are including our contact information here, and it can also be found at the top of the syllabus. We both try to make ourselves very available to students, so please don't hesitate to reach out if you need us. Thanks.
Thank you.